What's up, guys? It's Kobe L. Bowie here again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope everybody's doing good today, having a good week. If you're not, then I hope that turns around for you. Um, but today's video is going to be about what I believe my writing purpose is, just how I want to present my work to the world, and um, how I want to be perceived as an author, as a creative writer, as a novelist, whatever may apply at the time of the piece that I create. Just what I want people to get from the work that I put out into the world. So for those who don't know who I am 24 years old. I grew up in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, from Spencer, Oklahoma specifically, but I spent the bulk of my childhood in a town called Midwest City and was a pretty good athlete and a pretty good student, and actually ended up playing 4 years of college baseball. But with those two intertwined, school and sports, and plus relationships, specifically dating relationships and situationships, anything along those lines, romantically. Um, with all of those things intertwined, like I've experienced my fair share of adversity, in situations that put my back against the wall and really brought either the best out of me, or brought the worst out of me. And unfortunately, well, I wouldn't say unfortunately, but I'm willing to admit that a lot of those times it brought the worst out of me. I didn't always respond the right way or the best way. Um, I didn't always handle things good, but thank God for grace and for learning. And I think from that learning that I'm able to apply those life lessons and teachable moments that I had and turn it into a story format so that other people who are reading it and who are exposed to it, they'll know that they're not alone. They'll say like, "Oh, somebody else dealt with that temptation, or somebody else had that coping mechanism." Like for example, my coping mechanism ever since the age of 12 was pornography. Um, I'm still recovering from that addiction and learning how to be a person of safety and not a predator. Because that's really the mindset that actually creates, is a predator mindset. I almost became one of the worst humans to ever live based on the addiction of porn. So, I'm still being delivered from it, and I'm still learning more about the negative effects of it, and the on the opposite side, the how you say, the positive effects of being pure and abstaining from what the Bible calls sexual immorality, um, and fornication. So, but yeah, I another point. I really just want to be a light for young people. I want to be a good leader and somebody that can be a source of light in the world that is in a world that is full of darkness. We don't always have the best role models and examples to look up to, um, especially in the black community. We don't often see those black leaders who are actually like uh, living healthy and positive lives. A lot of time, more times than not, we see the negative and toxic side of things, but for some reason in culture, like, they promote those things as good. And what I believe my purpose is to be something that counteracts that wave of toxicity, and just be a source of hope in life. And that's my immediate responsibility. Gosh, responsibility. I can't talk today. From the Lord. I feel that burden, and um, I just want to do my best to offer that source of hope to other people. And lastly, I mentioned that you know growing up and having to fight the battle with lust. I want to help other young men and boys who are going through the same thing. and I want to make clear the the consequences of going the right way or going the wrong way. And I'm somebody that's done both. And I'm here to tell you that going the wrong way is is definitely not worth it. Like I said, I'm still being delivered from my own traumas based on a poor decision that I made. Um, but with that, you know, the the thought and the effort of making the right decision, um, that is what's worth it. And I just want to make that known to young boys and young men, or men of any age. Like, I just want to help men become better men. In because other men are helping me become a better man myself. So I just want to be that be that similar source of help for other people. But yeah, man, that was just a brief spill on what I think my purpose is as a writer, and surely I'll probably make more videos of what I think my overall purpose is in doing this. But that's just what I have for today, and what um what drives me every day to create these stories and um to help people. So I hope you have a good rest of your week, and we'll talk shortly.